Okay, so no introduction for this whole entire week. Like I said in every single one of my videos this week of December of the 14th of 2023. Can you believe it, bro? Halfway there. If you don't believe me, check this out. Literally like 2.5 weeks and 4 days at the time of me recording this video before the year was up. 2024, here we come. Anyways, my friends, as always, yeah. Before I begin, I just gotta give a oh man, I don't even know if the dude's even alive anymore. I used to go to junior high, middle school over here in 702. This dude, Mr. Labello or Labella. And this one is named Labella. Yeah, Mr. Labella. Yeah. Mr. Labella, man. He was such a freaking cool ass math and social studies science teacher, man. And social studies and math teacher, was both of those. And I was playing this old 1966. Older than both my parents combined, which is crazy. The Sandpipers. Guantanamera. 1966. But check it out, it's real good stuff. But anyways, here to play some freaking music for you fools, man. Big time. So let's jump into the bitch. So E3. I know this came out 2.5-3 days ago from ShackNews.com. Old buddy of the freaking channel, Shack News. But anyways. That's not what I wanted to play. But anyways. Holy freaking hell, my guys. It's actually legit now. I mean, I knew it was kind of dead already, but according to the, I was going to call them ESRB, but ESA, there we go. E3 is officially, truthfully deceased. Sadly, disintegrated into time forever. DK Isles, that's what we're playing. Donkey Kong Isles and Formula 1 Racing is going to be in the background because all three of them came from that 1996, 1999, 2000 era of video games. And some Dreamcast music too. I didn't know Formula 1 was for the Dreamcast and the PlayStation 1 back then. And of course N64 I got to represent too because this is before I think 2000, 2001 Microsoft made Xbox at the time, so I'm getting a proper send-off music. The time has come to say goodbye, the ESA wrote in a statement. This comes from Donovan. I remember this dude's name, Donovan Erskine. He's still working for, wow, okay. Still working for freaking, Shack News, alright. And a little bit of, ironically enough, I haven't read from this shit in a while. I'm probably going to read at the end. It says, Twitch kind of loses policy on naughty bits content. Twitch's new policy, artists should be able to feel safely drawn to new characters. By Emma Roth, so I gotta give credit to her. I'm only gonna read the bottom part here, where it starts talking about graphic depictions. Because that other shit I cannot say at all on YouTube. Sadly. So look, truly be kind. December 12th of 2023. E3 has a rocky run since its last person in view that was shown in 2019. Like many other conventions, it saw cancellations due to the closing, shutting down of the world, lockdown of the world of the Planet Scam Dunk event that sadly happened for 2.5 years, but never managed to make a proper comeback. The ESA has tried and failed to show back its former glory days, and those affected will now cease. Unfortunately, E3 is shutting down for good, and its organizers announced in a statement. The ESA, I always completely forget that was, but it may not even matter because I may not cover a shit ton of video game industry news. The only time I think this is, in a way, it's kind of an news update for my channel. The only time I'm covering video game industry news has anything to do with like a video game movie adaptation news. Unfortunately, and that counts for stuff like Sonic, the Uncharted movie, if there's going to be a sequel to that, live action Uncharted, live action Fallout, movie stuff. And a live action stuff for, what's it called? Besides all that. You know, Halo was a real bad, shitty depiction. And if they ever do, like, Last of Us Season 3 or whatever, Season 2 for the Netflix show, or HBO Max, or HBO. That's a fortunate update I gotta bring in. Yeah, so this is the ESA has announced unless it's about censorship of video games, I might go back to that again, I don't know. But I don't want to get super angry and fucking enraged and do outrage bait and stuff, because mentally and especially spiritually, that eats me up. And that's no good in a bad way too. The ESA, I think something association, I don't know. Electronic something association? I don't know. has announced the shuttering down of the E3, aka the Electronic 3, in a statement this morning, which is almost 3 days ago now. This morning, in a post event on Twitter, aka the official Twitter's X profile, the organization wrote, quote, quotation marks, this is what the ESA corporation saying, after more than 2 decades of the E3, each one of them is bigger than the last. This time has come to say goodbye. The company has provided, unquote, this company has also provided a longer statement. I guess is them still saying it? It tears my eyes, honestly. I wish I would have been able to get to E3, but let's continue forward. After more than, quote, quotation marks, after more than 2 decades of its other hostings on the game, event that has served as a central showcase for the United States and the global video game industry corporations, the freaking, not fashion scene, but video game entertainment industry scene. The video game developers that put their blood, sweat, and tears into this. The Entertainment Software Association, there we go, Entertainment Software Association, aka the ESA, has declared to bring E3 to a close. ESA remains focused on the advocating for the ESA member companies for the industry workforce to fuel positive cultural and economic, if you want to pronounce that, impact for every day, should say every day for gamers. The true 80s, 90s, early 2000s kids gamers. Insane the way that works, man. Truly is. It says the ESA has tried to review this year. And let's switch it up to some Formula 1 music. Calling up the PAX organizers RIP then pulled off its official. Hopefully it is official, because if it ain't official, this shit might not be in the water yet, but ESA and the ESRB is telling this shit to shut down permanently. I ain't surprised. RIP to help them out pull out these efforts. Those efforts pulling fell through after companies like Nintendo and Xbox could confirm that they wouldn't be showing up. Ubisoft has previously confirmed it'll be at E3, backed out of the event as a favor for its own digitalized showcase. The ESA at RIP actually pulled the plug, stating that they will be back for future E3 events, quotation marks, quote unquote. Let's move on. With the E3 officially dead, sadly there won't be a will. They won't have their surroundings at E3 2024. With that, the groundbreaking task has been laid off. And Mr. Jeff Keighley's Summer Game Fest will once again dominate the new video gaming industry news. It's not really video gaming industry news, we heard that fucking gesture clown POS. News in the seasons of 2024. It's wild. So, once again, I gotta credit Donovan Eskren. He had thoughts, views, and opinions, speculations. Not even speculations, just the old school 3. This is a thing of its time. It was a glory in the past. You had to have been there during that time period in mid-late 90s and 2000s, even early 2010s, before about between 2012 to 2013 at least. Technology with smartphones and AR, VR started becoming a thing. Tablets and all that shit. That was already a wrap in the coffin right then and there in 2012, 2013 for fucking E3. Straight up. I even thought in 2014 already E3 was kind of like slowly starting to die out with other stuff, platforms like Twitch. At that time, we're starting to get released a lot more big time. Instagram, like 3.5, 4 years old. Instagram was like 4 or 5 years old at that time. It was starting to dominate a lot more of the internet. Snapchat was a behemoth at that time in the early mid-2010s. So you were able to, share information a shitload faster compared to what E3 was doing. It's a product, sadly, of its time, bro. It's always going to live in my heart, sadly. I never got a chance to go to any of the E3 events. I hoped to yesterday I would have gotten to one of these events. But at that time, you had to be like, I think, a video game news journalist. Either that, or you had to be like part of the video game industry shit, or movie industry, or have a news reporting like podcast, professional podcast from Spotify. You got to be hired from Apple, Spotify, Live Nation, all these other billion, trillion-dollar corporations in order to get into E3. You got to be a part of some official corporation like Forbes, or even a shitty mainstream media crap like Fox, CNN, HLN, ABC, CBS, NBC, CBSD, MSNBC, all the other letter news journalist corporations and news anchor, old TV, ancient legacy media, dinosaur media news, in order to get into this E3 thing. It wasn't until I think 2017 or 2018 they changed that rule to anybody could get it. You just got to pay a $100 ticket or $500 ticket to get in. That's shit for me. $500 would be way too much, bro. Honestly, that really would have destroyed me, honestly. So, yeah, rest in peace E3. Rest in power, old school E3. You will truly be a figure of its time. That's sad. Hopefully this makes up for all that freaking Game Awards news. I missed it. Fuck times. I ain't talking about any of it. All that shit made me depressed as hell. But anyways, yeah, let's just talk about this. Twitch is loosening their Naughty Bits content policy, which is really, really sad. That's going to be way more dangerous for minors and little kids and teenagers to even use Twitch at this point. I mean, don't make it an adult site like Fancy or Snapchat or OF or Blank Baits or Adult Theme, Not Safe for Work, Prime, or the Corno Hub, or any of that. Anyways, yeah, so it says, yada, you're not supposed to be using excessive force due to purple and graphic depictions of gambling and or Naughty Bits themes that won't appear as recommendations of Twitch's homepage. You can sell it, search for the label content, find it directly on the creator's channel. That's insane, honestly it is. But as far as everything else goes, dude, that's no good. It's really, really sad, honestly. Users can still search for label content to find it directly on creators' Twitch channels. This doesn't mean that the streamers are containing mature rated games. This will be removed from its homepage. Though Twitch handles them separately, it detects whether or not they are using players that are playing with mature game ratings and automatically applies to, quote, quotation marks, mature rated games, unquote, labels instead. You can check out the FAQ about the channel. This will include more context why Twitch made this out of the blue update at the bottom of Twitch's blog post. I don't have a lot to say thoughts, views, and opinions because I don't live on Twitch, and I almost live pretty much either on YouTube, Reddit, or sometimes Twitter. Occasionally, that's like a hotel renting stay for me to spend time on Twitter X for me personally. That's all I gotta say for now. I'm out here. No outro. Just stay extra safe, extra cautious, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Happy early Christmas if you celebrate that. Happy Chanukah, Kwanzaa, whatever holiday celebration you celebrate. Hey, stay extra safe, extra cautious out there. Talk to you guys soon. Stay extra safe, extra easy, stay extra cautious, stay extra vigilant, and I will talk to you fools in the next one. Goodbye. Late and bye. See you in the next future video content, formation, discussion, podcast, and of course, content creation, commentary that I do. Late. Take good care of yourself. I'm gone.